Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby. And this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. I want to talk about the subject of stealthing, the practice of stealthing. And you may ask, not son, what's that? What's stealthing? You see, family, stealthing is when, somebody takes off the condom during sex without their partner knowing it. You know what I'm saying? You may have a dude, he want to be on his creep shit and take off the condom while shorty doesn't know that he's fucking her raw. He's busting her down, down, down. And she doesn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes women, they don't know the difference between raw sex and protected sex. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the difference. You feel me? And, while stealthing is not prosecuted nationwide on an everyday basis, there's not really any laws about it based on my research. You do have like a couple cases overseas in Europe where dudes have been convicted of stealthing, being scumbags and creeps and taking off the condom and hitting shorty raw without her knowing it. And you probably have like one case in the United States where a man was convicted of stealthing. But it's not normal. It's not an everyday thing that you may see in a court of law. And even though that you may not see cases of stealthing on a regular basis, on a moral standpoint, on a principle standpoint, stealthing, it's not fair. It's not fair to your play partner because first of all, your play partner is trusting you with their bodies. And you have to respect that trust and don't break that trust. And, if you break that trust, then that tells yourself about your character, the character of yourself, your dignity, your own moral compass, because, everybody's not perfect. And I get it. Everybody's not perfect. However, when it comes to risking somebody else's lives, you really got to be on your P's and Q's. You really got to be on point because it's not fair for the other person to not know that you're having unprotected sex with that person. You know what I'm saying? Because that person doesn't know what you have and you don't even know what the other person may have. That's the cool thing about it. So you risking your life just to get that nut, just to get that good old feeling like, shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. But here's the thing, while you want to get that everlasting pleasure, you may get that everlasting physical hell, better known as STDs and STIs. You feel me? So I'm going to say this, if you want to risk your life and she want to risk her life, at least be a consensual risk. You feel me? So nobody could get mad at each other. She can't act shitty towards you if you catch something, and you can't act shitty towards her if she catch something or if she already has something, and vice versa. You feel me? So, it's crazy because we're living in a times where, there's a new disease coming out every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We living in an era where you have to be careful, because you may have unprotected sex with somebody and you may catch the heebie-jeebies and it's lights out, baby. You feel me? And ladies, you're not off the hook too, because, there's cases where, ladies, they poke holes through condoms. Yes, they poke holes through condoms so they could trap dudes. They see a man of means, and he got cake, he got bank, he got guap, he got money. You know what I'm saying? And they see a dude as a walking payday. You see like in them cartoons, where the cartoon characters, they may see somebody, like a sucker, let's say a cartoon character is hungry and they see another cartoon character turn into a piece of meat or something because they starving and they hungry. And that's how, you have a lot of chicks who view these dudes. They view these dudes like a walking ATM. And, while you have dudes who stealth, they want to be creeps. You have chicks who are lowlifes and they want to poke holes through condoms. So, the fuckery goes both ways. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? So, when you getting down with the get down, when you getting down and dirty, just make sure that, even though, the sex is consensual, it becomes non-consensual when somebody doesn't agree with the term of conditions. Yes, she consented to the physical act of intimacy, of sex, but she did not consent to you taking off the raincoat, the parachute, the prophylactic, the latex, or whatever you want to call it. And that's a violation. You could debate on whether it's rape or sexual assault or whatever the case, but you cannot debate to the fact that it's not consensual, because she did not consent to you taking off the condom. You know what I'm saying? And even if she consented, and in the middle of the play session that she say, hold up, I want you to get up and wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? So you could do two things. One, get your ass up, go to your stash, and get the raincoat so you could jump back in the wet. Or you could keep going and find yourself behind bars, and then you got to worry about a booty bandit busting your cheeks. You feel me? So the choice is yours, man. You feel me? So, sex is supposed to be a fun thing. It's supposed to be pleasure. It shouldn't supposed to be complicated. Humans make shit hard, difficult, complicated, because somebody doesn't want to have restraint and discipline, or, somebody doesn't want to respect the other person they're with. You feel me? So I just wanted to holler at the fam right quick on this topic. Is flipping off the condom, is taking off the condom during sex a form of rape? By definition, it is, because nobody consented to it. There was no consensual agreement. You feel me? Now, on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Why? Because I wrote it. Ow. On that note, until next time, peace.